How come the press has not jumped up to your defense, since it's a question
when it
of
was
freedom of the press also?
No, where is the freedom of the press? People working in chain papers, they have no moral right to say about freedom of the press, because it depends upon their Sethji or that owner what to write and what not to write. But of course I object to that kind of thing, taking my editorials or some words or some sentences, and then we have been summoned actually, come on, what you have written. I think it is not a matter for judiciary to decide.
What would you have preferred, the press council?
Of course, there is press council. Let the press council take the cognizance of our writings. They have that right. Even government, their home department. Then what's the use of that home department and the press council there in Delhi? If the judiciary is going to interfere, I put that word in inverted commas. Yes. You expect me to have a special chamber near the judge's chamber? And every time I draw, every time I write, whether it is going to be a news item or an editorial, and just to go and tell him that whether, how is it, anything objectionable, any incitement, and then he okays. What about the extempore speeches we give at the time of elections?
Well, you've been
you expect me to carry a judge with me, and every time look back and ask him whether it is all right, should I proceed further and all that. I mean, I can't understand this kind of a thing. Ours is the fourth estate, mind you that. And when you talk of a democracy and so on, where is democracy? When every time for every word and sentence and article you are going to prosecute the editors?
What is going to be a defense in this case?
What defense? Let them hang us, I don't care. The defense is very straight. We have no government, that is unfortunate thing, most unfortunate. This country they are there sitting in the chair. I am not going to call that as a government. When the government doesn't act, and I find the government is most defunct.
Are you talking of Maharashtra or are you talking of the centre?
I am talking about the nation, my country, my Hindustan. Yes. There is no decision, any decisive thing at all, where you can say here is a decision given, whether it is going to be Babri Masjid or this or that or any problem. To solve problem, they create problems and appoint some commissions and ayog and this and that. Then what's the use of the government? What the government is doing, where it functions, that's the question.
It is reported that you have come to a kind of cozy understanding with the local government, with Mr. Sharad Pawar and the Congress at the local level.
Well, I am not that a person who can be friendly with Mr. Sharad Pawar. Sharad Pawar has different friends. And when I am sitting here as an opposition, how come that question?
You have been meeting frequently.
Meeting, of course. When I had a treatment there with Dr. Tambe, one of the finest Ayurvedic doctor, and then he went there, and it was Dr. Tambe's birthday, and he insisted that I should attend that birthday. Hence I went there. Fortunately, unfortunately, he was taking the treatment, and just a courtesy call, because he was there, it is unfair on anybody's part, knowing full well that he is there and you are just leaving the camp. No. It is not in my blood.
What do you see as the future of Mr. Pawar's government? What do you see as the future of the Congress?
I am not worried about Sharad Pawar's government future. I am more concerned with the Maharashtra's future. You see, Sharad Pawar may come, Sharad Pawar may go.
Do you anticipate that you will have a bigger role to play in the future of Maharashtra?
Yes, we have to. We must. We must. I would like to show the people, this is the government. Here is the government and your government. Today you cannot just say that we have a government or here is a government after looking at the law and your peace, law and order. Where is peace?
Would you like to do this in alliance with the BJP, or would you like to do it on your own?
As far as Maharashtra is concerned, that understanding is there, of course. As far as other parts of the thing, the other states, there is no any understanding reached yet. I don't know whether it will be there.
Do you think this alliance will survive? It seems to be somewhat uneasy at present.
I believe in that kind of thing. One should have less partners, that is better. And I'm just happy with one partner. If there are too many partners, then I don't think that you will have your share. In distribution, everything goes. And here is a question of distribution of seats. So it is better to have few partners. One is enough.
Do you think your call for militant Hinduism will actually win you votes in the next elections?
Well, I have to see, in fact, because the judiciary is not that fair, because in certain cases they have not done their duty as such. I mean, as far as justice is concerned, one man having 10 cases of same type, same kind, that is on Hindutva, whereby he has given justice on, judgment on 2 cases. And when you see that different evidence is before him, he says, well, you are putting me in a very embarrassing position. What does he mean by that embarrassing position? His job is to give justice, nothing else. He might have given judgment in 2 cases, different judgments. But what about the evidence now before you? But the man, though saying that, he has not given justice. Under pressure, he said, okay, 1, 2, and 3, and hence the other numbers. This is very unfair. And we have lost faith in judiciary. Gone are the days when Chagla, MC Chagla was a judge, and there was Tendulkar and so many people. But when the government, the politicians started making these people, when your governor goes abroad, the Rajyapal so-called, and then brought these chief justices as governors, and there the judiciary has gone. Absolutely doomed. Because you have come hand in hand with the politicians, and just few phone calls here and there will change the thing. That's why they come with that name, committed judiciary. It's a very funny word. What was necessary for the government or for the politicians to have this phrase in judiciary things filled? Committed judiciary. Committed to whom? You see? They're committed to political party. It looks like. We have been experiencing it, in fact.
But it's the same judiciary which has struck down the Congress party on various issues that are close to your heart.
I say judiciary means not all. There are good many other gentlemen, individuals, and still they are very, very, impartial. Such people can save the judiciary, not all. And because of that, you see what you have said now.
Well, the exit of the BJP, the way the BJP was removed in the different states, has been questioned by the judiciary, number
Yes.
one.
Yes.
Number two,
Yes.
the same judiciary has struck down the Congress, many things that the Congress government has done in recent times. So surely you have some degree of faith in
Of course, I have not said it.
their capacity to deliver
When I
justice.
say this, it's not a total thing. I pass certain remarks about Muslims, you see, riots and this and that. I don't say that all Muslims are traitors. I never said it. But there are, Mr. MC Chagla was a Muslim. So what? But he was one of the best Chief Justice we had at the time. I never said it. We have our MLA is a Muslim, Sabir Sheikh and so on. My good many Shiv Seniks are Muslims. I mean, you hide certain things and you do that character assassination of a man or an organization.
Why has the epithet of fascism stuck itself to the Shiv Sena?
Because Mahatma Gandhi was the leader of this country, and he often had that funny ideas in his mind. I hardly agreed to most of his views, in fact. I admired only Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, was a real iron man. And this man has done a lot of damage to the country.
It's your proclaimed support for even Adolf Hitler, which has often, I believe, supported this.
No, I have not actually admired him. But I do admire such people, they die for their country. You see? Even in our country, if Mr. Narasimha Rao, if he is going to have a firm policy, you see, I am prepared to just forgive him for all his scams.
Do you think he is involved in the scam?
Well, his face on BBC showed that he has a guilty mind, of course. I mean, the face was not, being a cartoonist, and I have got a little habit of face reading. His face was not very clean. When the face is not clean, naturally the hands are not clean. Sorry.